Yeah, family, we haven't really seen them all since episode 1. Really. Okay. Are we seeing the aftermath of the family? Maybe the gap it leaves? It's gonna take its toll. It's interesting opening on the shed as well, right? The shed that we've only heard of him tearing it down in a fit of anger. That theme of male, masculine anger. Really strong, I think it's kind of hits hard, weirdly, starting the episode in the shed.
Smells lovely, that.
Well, it is your birthday.
Is it? Okay.
Happy birthday, old man. I'm married to an old man. Taking a special pill.
Oh God. It's funny we're talking about old man. She's got older too, right? He's saying. And she's like, no, I'm not. I'm taking a pill. What does that demonstrate? Women always have to be beautiful. They're not allowed to grow old. She's taking a pill to, I don't know. Which pill do you want to choose? What do we want to say it's doing? Weight loss? Something? Who knows? Point being, an emphasis on he's allowed to grow old. Old man. But it's fine. He doesn't comment on it because that's fine for men. You know, they're allowed. Women, nah, I gotta take a pill.
Maybe later.
Oh, come on, love, only be 5 minutes. She won't get up till gone 12.
Come on, be good.
Look, I'm maybe picking a little bit, but again, that's what this show has kind of been. Is, you know, on the surface, nothing really wrong with it, but subtle stuff that you can kind of dig into a little bit, which I feel like this show is kind of encouraging you to do. Just his line, come on, I'll just be 5 minutes. What's that about? It's all about his pleasure. You know, I get it, it's his birthday, whatever. This is what I mean, there's nothing inherently wrong with that, but I feel like in that language, and that's quite a normalised thing, I feel like, at least for men and how they go about sex and how they want sex. It's always kind of about, you know, there is quite often an emphasis on their pleasure. It's never on their partner, the woman, you know. I think it, again, demonstrates unhealthy ideals that men can be raised with, right? With the idea of intimacy. It's never kind of looking to the other person, it's always a little inwards. And again, I've said it in pretty much every episode. It might be last episode that there are new people coming, so I will just say it again. Everything I'm saying, very general. You know, it doesn't apply to everybody by any means. There will be men that aren't like that. Equally, there'll be women that don't care about their appearance. It happens, right? Obviously. But this show is very specifically about, you know, the idea of masculinity, what it looks like, the unhealthy kind of tenets of it, and how that reflects on women too, and how women have to be in a man's world, right? The patriarchy. So, pinch of salt with everything I'm saying. I appreciate I'm nitpicking, but I mean, part of the reason that I mention it as well is obviously this is the family that Jamie came from. This is where he's learned to be as a man. We've seen Jamie has issues with his masculinity, his anger, his unwillingness or inability, probably more so, to be vulnerable and intimate and open. I'm seeing a lot of that in his dad. Just in the way that he is and the way that he has been socialised.
Fiver. Can't even buy a pint for a fiver these days, can you?
Money. Yeah, money's tight. We've talked about that before too. It's from Jamie. You can tell a beautiful performance from Stephen there, and the camera very specifically lingering on him. He's a good enough actor to do this because what he's demonstrating here is you can see the deep hitting emotion, how hard it's affecting him. But what's he doing? He's keeping it tightly in check. You know, you see those tears, but he's not letting them out. You hear his breath increasing, you know, the pace of it. He's clearly not okay. Obviously not. We know that. What have we got again? Another demonstration of a man being too careful with their, like, it's okay to be upset, dude. But again, patterns, right?
Dad, have you seen the van?
Hey?
The van outside, have you seen the van?
Oh no, people vandalising. Goes to Jamie.
Dad,
Jesus.
Hey, it's not your fault.
oh, such heads.
Hey, language.
Sorry.
It's weird, innit? That little demonstration of how he was with his daughter there. He was soft, and then he was really hard. Weird combination, innit? And the way that she immediately said sorry kind of speaks to a little bit of fear. It's weird, innit? Again, this duality almost in these men. They are, to a certain perception and certain, do you know what I mean? Like generally, like good men. They're nice. Do you know what I mean? And that's the problem. It's unhealthiness and I suppose these bad habits that they're just not aware of. But they are bad habits, right? Instilling the kind of almost, you can call it respect if you want, but I think it's respect through fear. Just in the way that he kind of reprimanded her there with the sharp word, and she just no hesitation immediately, sorry.
Dad, I'm sorry.
Come here, it's not your fault. Come here.
Why nonce?
Happy birthday.
Yeah, that's not ideal, is it, really? On his birthday.
Nonnies, did you see anything?
Yeah, that's rough.
Nonce. Maybe they think Jamie's a nonce. Maybe they think Eddie's one.
Oh, right, why have they written it? Yeah, why? I don't get it either.
Take 3 pictures and email them to Sam.
That's hard.
Hey, calm down.
It's your birthday.
If they went to know how you just calm down, eh? Think about Lisa.
Look at what's happening. That's so interesting. And actually, I'm going to go back to the way that his daughter said what she said and he reprimanded her. He's doing the same to his wife here now. What is that? I'm just going to bring up.
It's not your fault.
Because what's his daughter doing here?
Such kids.
Hey, language.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault.
Hey, it's not your fault. Softness from the dad. And I feel like from her perspective, she's like, oh, brilliant. He's being soft with me. I'm going to show some support in the way that I can as a kid. What does she do?
Oh, such kids.
Hey.
That, to me, my interpretation of that is her kind of going like, oh, those kids. Them. Do you know what I mean? Like she's trying to show support in that and trying to, you know, kind of get on his side, bring them closer. And actually what happens, he doesn't recognize that. And actually all he's focused on is the word she used. And he kind of just, you know, and as small as you might think it is, but he reprimanded her, right? Anyway, the reason I mention it, because it happens again with his wife. What's she doing here? Again, Again, showing support because they're both on his side. He's clearly being targeted with, you know, obviously his van. His family here, beautiful. 2 women coming together and showing that they're on his side by, you know, denigrating and talking down, calling whoever did it names. Right. It's a show of support. It's saying, you know, we're against them, we're on your side. I don't feel like you need a lot, but I do feel like you perhaps need a bit of an emotional intelligence to know that. And the fact that he does...
Calm down.
Calm down. She's calm. She's showing you support, mate. She's just the fact that he's like so. I focus weirdly on the language specifically. He's not listening to the tone or the intent behind it, because you know I feel like the tone and the intent is what I've just talked about. All he's seeing is a bad word, and I'm like, you do need emotional intelligence to know what they're doing here. They are showing support, and it's like he just doesn't have the tools, or has been trained with the processes to understand that. And I feel like it's really telling in the way that he keeps doing the same thing when they do it. He did the same thing with his daughter, he's doing the same thing with his wife here. That's really unhealthy for him. And again, shows this stunting of like emotional intelligence, of being open and just being able to read tone and words. And do you know what I mean? It's that stops you from connecting.
If they went to know how you just calm down, eh? Think about Lisa.
But they weren't to know that. Now he's showing softness to whoever did it. And it's like, he's just fundamentally misunderstanding what they're trying to do here. And he's not only misunderstanding it, he's being mildly but antagonistic towards them.
Thanks for letting me know what I should be doing.
No, I'm not telling you what you should be doing. I'm just saying, let's think of her, shall we?
Let's see if that's enough of this.
Yeah.
Please, love, don't start. Don't say anything.
Don't start. Don't say anything. Don't talk. Don't communicate with me. She's clearly... This is a conversation they've had before, an incident they've had before, perhaps. Seems as if she's tried to talk to him about it. You don't want to hear about it anymore. Doesn't want to talk. Closing off again, right? And how do we get here? We've just seen him misunderstanding the communication that's going on here. The attempt to connect from his wife and daughter, show support, and through his misunderstanding, aggression.
And it's not happening. We're not having this conversation. Not again, love.
Not again, yeah.
We've been through it all.
Everything we're seeing here are cracks that will erode this relationship over time. And they won't last for it. It's going to break them.
This isn't going to get any better.
Yeah, you got to deal with it.
Your mum says she can get you work.
I don't need your mum to get me work.
Oh, is he struggling to get work now too?
Hey, I've got work here. Love, I've got lads that depend on me. She's got college, hasn't she?
Buddy, look at how angry he's getting. And he told her to calm down. That's like a horrible relationship with anger, because he doesn't know how to examine when someone's angry. And he clearly doesn't have the self-awareness to understand or recognize when he is getting volatile in his anger, which is what he's doing now. And where's it coming from? She's trying to help him out. My mum will get you work. Oh no, I can't have work from 2 women. I can't be seen to be having help from 2 women in that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like he's probably got this idea of, I'm the man of the house. It's my work. I'm capable of that. And it's in some way demeaning to him to reach out a hand. I feel like you get this in a lot of humans, right? I do feel like, especially in this kind of brand of masculinity, more often, right? Because it's hitting at this ego, right? This insecurity that is born through it, because they have to, again, episode 1, I talked about having everything on their shoulders, and they can't possibly accept help with that because they've been taught that they're not allowed, because it's embarrassing if they do. That's what we're seeing here.
What would I want your mum to get me work for?
That's so rude.
Hey!
That A is so derisive and so condescending, and I hate that.
She's got college, hasn't she? Right? Do you want to take her out of college? Do you want to ruin her? life as well.
Oh, look what he's doing. He's putting it all on her. All she's trying to do is help. And now suddenly he's the aggressor and he's just wearing her down. She's just trying to help you, mate. That's crazy how he reversed that. Do you see how quick he flipped it as well? Because clearly that's the way he's justified how he's behaving now in his head. I've got lads to look after and I'm looking after my daughter. Who's going to look after her if I don't? There's a lot to unpack in that in there. Look at her face. Bless her, she's so tired. This conversation again. I bet she's been trying to open up and connect with him and talk this through for so long now.
Look, and you think moving back to Liverpool would be any better?
You need to calm down, mate.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry about that, yeah.
I'm sorry about that. I'll clean it up.
Yeah, he's a bit of a mess. And I feel for him. I really feel for him. This is what I mean. And we saw this in Jamie last episode, this explosive anger. Everything gets too much. He doesn't quite know how to deal with this anger, these feelings of feeling not enough, right? And it's building till it explodes and comes out of him in that way, this unhealthy way. And then he's just aiming it at the people that are trying to support him, that love him. But then, you see the shift there. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'll clean that up. There's a soft man in here. He's just so poorly emotionally regulated in the same way that Jamie is. He's just got through more of life. I mean, it's funny that it's his birthday. 50 years. He's got through 50 years of life. And he's just got further than Jamie. You know what I mean? Without it getting the better of him. I talked about it. The episode, I think in episode 2, in regard to the spark and the fire. Anyway, I won't watch that video, but I won't go over it again.
Don't worry, I'll clean this off.
He thinks he's holding them all up and it's his job to do that. He's breaking them apart and he's so unaware of it. And that's so sad because I can see that there's a good person in him.
Who you texting?
Billy,
All right, so now is that?
Oh.
it's none of your business. Is Dad alright?
I know she's smiling and that's normal though, isn't it? Look at her expression when she says that, it's normal. And I went, ooh, because I was like, look at what we got here. A parent talking to a child. I've been talking about it all show in regard to this family especially. And I'm like, none of them have been talking to Jamie at least, right? And what do we just see? There. None of your business. There's not an open channel of conversation. Why? Why is that normalised? The only reason that she said that and isn't open and doesn't want to talk to you, because this isn't reflective of how all kids are with their parents. It's not. That's the problem. And she smiled. She didn't see the issue there. It's normal. It shouldn't be.
I don't know anything about pain, do you?
Just don't understand who the nonce is meant to be.
Same, buddy.
Jamie wasn't...
It doesn't make sense. It's just blind judgment with no direction. Because people can be cruel. And I feel like that, even people doing that, this family have gone through a horrible thing and people aren't, I'm not saying they haven't, I'm sure they have. People aren't necessarily reaching out a hand. They're awful people are coming and writing that on his van. They've suffered a lot. And they, as much as I've been talking about how culpable these guys all are, perhaps, they're not ultimately responsible. They've not actually done anything. They didn't do the act. It's not fair. We've been talking about society all show. And I feel like that does reflect how society can be. And I'm like, God, are we not better than this? There's a fundamental disconnect, I feel like, in society that people even feel the need or want to do something like that. It's clearly not the first time. You can kind of tell that.
I found myself in his room the other day.
I can't go in.
Yeah. Bit of a complicated relationship now, isn't it?
Is Billy looking after you?
Billy doesn't look after me. Can you stop saying that?
I mean, that's good.
I can look after myself, right?
Nice. Hell yeah. There you go. That's so funny. 2 generations of women. One younger, one raised with the old socialisation, right? Her coming at it is Billy looking after you, because all she's been raised with is the man takes care of it all. What did we hear before this? He's going out and she's talking here about, I don't know anything about paint. So what do you mean you don't know anything about paint? That's what I mean. She's grown up with this mindset of like, no, the man takes care of all that. The man takes care of me. There is something inherently unhealthy about that. You lose a bit of independence. You lose curiosity. You lose the desire to grow as a person, learn new things, because you're like, no, he'll take care of it, don't worry. And then what do we see in the younger woman here? She's being raised in this society that is teaching women to be empowered, to not think that way. No one's going to look after me, I'm going to look after myself, which is take gender out of it. That's how every single human being should be, right? And be raised with, because you want to be instilling that kind of value in everyone. Because everyone deserves it. Everyone is valuable. But it's the whole point of this show, right?
Man, where's that big sponge?
It's under the sink.
It's not, I can't find it.
It is, just look.
What a funny duality as well, because you see that a lot. Like, a lot of men don't know where anything is. Again, generalities, I know it's not for every person, of the genders that I'm talking about. She's talking about he's got to look after me, but you know where everything is, mate. Do you know what I mean? She has value. She has intelligence. She just has been raised a certain way that she's not using it. as much or as widely as perhaps she could be. Sorry, by the way, for those that are new, this is an analysis, discussion, podcast, reaction channel. It's a bit of everything. So if you are new, I appreciate last episodes can sometimes get a bit more traffic. I don't know. This is really bad that I've put this in the last episode, not any of the others, but there is going to be a lot of stopping and starting. If you are watching this show for the first time via me, that's a horrible way to do it. Don't do that. It is a reaction. I appreciate some of you might come and just wanted, me to go ooh and ah and all that stuff, and that's fair enough if you want that, but this isn't it. So just letting you know, you probably worked out by now, but if it's not for you, it's okay. But if you are enjoying it, hey, please subscribe down below and you'll get a lot more content like this. Anyway, I'll shut up. Let's go on with the video. Yeah, the anger coming out. Damn.
You want a chair, love? No. Was here in your chair, rest your legs. Might have a bit of birthday cake there if you want some. Cough then, you nosy alcohol.
Yeah. Valid emotional responses in some ways. Like the emotions that he's feeling are valid. He's just dealing with them in like deep ways in regards to his family in a really unhealthy way.
All right, nuns. Hey?
Wow.
Did ya?
Man. Yeah, I feel for him. He doesn't deserve this. None of them do. That's what I mean. Like, his anger's valid. I get it. Anger's a human thing. It happens. I just want to give him a hug. But that's the thing. I don't think I'd accept it.
Excuse me, love. Watch out. Sorry.
Bless him. I want him to get help.
Because I need to get it off, man. I can't. So come on, let's go now. Won't be long.
Oh, but it's your birthday.
Be closer. We're going to Wainwright.
Can't I just say it?
Yeah, all you together. Why?
Someone's just vandalised the van. Who knows what they'll do next? Not leaving you here on your own.
Terrified for his kid.
Please, girls, do me a favour.
Buddy.
Love, I'm saying.
All right, yeah, we'll all go.
Oh my God.
Get the tea back.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll get the day back, eh?
The way she's looking at him and the
Eh?
vulnerability, the upset, the fear in her face because of what she's seeing in him.
I used to have all when I was a kid. Count yourself lucky.
Oh God, dude.
Didn't even get a tangerine, me.
That doesn't justify treating someone how you want because you think they have it way better than you. They don't know any better. They don't know anything different. And just because you suffer doesn't mean they have to suffer.
Right on the fence.
Ta-ra, love. Let's get the day back, shall we? Hey?
Yeah.
That's what you said, didn't you?
Bless her for her support of him.
Give me a proper baseline I can sink my teeth into.
You talk such rubbish.
We're going on an outing. A family outing.
Your family outing.
You ice skating?
Yeah, what's wrong with me, ice skating? Man, do you fancy the pictures?
No.
Right, have a look on the internet, see what's on.
What's got into you?
He wants to get away, get out of the house aggressively.
Solving the problem of today.
Yeah, aggressively leaping for something good. It's not a bad instinct. Fair play, hey. But yeah, I love how this show is demonstrating all of this is so normal. They're a normal family, thrust into an abnormal situation. And I think the show is demonstrating so beautifully. All of the subtle stuff that I feel like I'm talking about and that I'm seeing that is dangerous, unhealthy, that has maybe, led to what we've been seeing and the result of what we've been seeing in this show and why the show exists. But also demonstrating how they're a lovely, beautiful family that do just love each other. They just want a life that's happy. And this mix that we are as human beings needs to be so carefully curated, or, these things that I'm seeing can make life and the pursuit of that happiness so much more difficult.
Solving the problem of today?
That's what the therapist has been saying.
Therapist, okay.
We'll have breakfast first, though, eh?
It's making me a full English.
Did she turn the oven off?
Put some lovely bread into that as well.
She's a fine woman, your mother.
And again, subtle stuff, but the way that he gave that compliment, she's a fine woman, your mother. Where's that come from? A conversation that is geared towards, okay, she is doing something for you, though. She is feeding you. She is cooking your food, right? This thing that we've talked about, I feel like, all the way through the show. I think I talked about it and the role of women and typically, this misogynistic view that Jamie has, clearly. Women are only good for this, and this. We're seeing the warning signs, the telltale signs in this relationship, how it works. That's taught Jamie that because that's what his mother is to his dad. On the surface, though, a really lovely interaction.
And have a massive tub of popcorn.
Nice.
Can we go for a Chinese?
Yes, we can.
Nice. I just need this episode to be them having a great day, but for some reason I don't feel like we're going to get that.
Just type in, aha.
Hasn't got a baseline.
It has! And you decided to test me.
It wasn't a test.
It was.
Test you. How often have you seen that? Women like things that they're not supposed to like, whether it's a band, whether it's a game, you know, they're not allowed to be gamers, they're not allowed to be into AC/DC, whatever. And you get that thing, you know, some men will test them. No, you can't. You're a girl. You can't like that. Who's the bass player? Who's ex-boss in this game? There is this element, isn't there, of men having to test women to give them validity. Not just taking them at their word. And there's an inherent foundational disrespect in that.
He just starts dancing on his own in the middle of the dance floor.
No, it wasn't like that.
Mm-hmm.
No one was laughing, love. They were loving me Northern Soul dance moves is what they were loving. I was a brilliant dancer.
Mate, stop the van right now and show us.
He starts slipping and sliding all over the floor.
I bought these pair of red and white bowling shoes.
Dude, bonus shoes have no grip, I swear to God.
They had no grip.
Yeah.
Because of bowling shoes.
Yeah.
Splits his legs and lands a slap on his face.
That's rough, is that, mate?
And my dad said to you, if you've been in a fight and you went something like that.
Mm-hmm. Gotta be tough, eh?
First time she ever gave me a Frenchie.
Dad!
Oh my God.
But you are really good at holding hands.
Oh.
Child made of romance and petals.
Ah, man, I hope this goes well. They should be allowed to be this family.
So what exactly are we looking for?
I don't know, she's something to see at the paint shop, isn't it?
Ask somebody.
What are we supposed to do?
Spend some money or something, you're good at that, aren't you?
Yeah, look at that. Little micro. Again, nothing. It's been so normalised. Go on, go spend some money. You're good at that, aren't you? I make the money, you spend it. So something, again, patriarchal, misogynistic in the dynamic of that idea. And obviously it's played there as very normal. It's just a thing. You know, they don't take offence. He says it. He doesn't think there's any inherent disrespect in what he's saying, but that's my point. It's so normalised that no one's recognising any of this stuff anymore.
Someone's put some spray paint on my van. I was just wondering if you knew how I could get it off.
No, it's good.
No, pal, not.
Funny that, innit? He was going to go ask for help. He didn't want them seeing him asking for help. Stay here, will you? Go spend some money. Do it, you know, as soon as he's around the corner. Hey, mate, can you just help me out? You know, never wants to be vulnerable.
No, if you want it all off, it's a respray job.
Damn, money.
God, kids. Well, I blame the parents. It's resprayed.
I can't afford that, mate.
Yeah.
Just shows where your blue paint is. Any colour will do, really. Do you know, it doesn't have to match.
Oh, bless him.
I just worked out who you are.
Oh, God.
I've seen photos of you on Facebook.
Buddy, inside voice.
The painted
Yeah,
please, love.
just a bit.
Bless him. He's trying, isn't he? God. It's worth mentioning here the effect social media is still having on this situation. This guy saw his face, and presumably his family's face is on Facebook. Part of the reason they can get no peace is due to this. Yes, people like this should control themselves more and have more empathy, but the foundation for this problem, again, is social media. In times past, this family could have moved and largely left it all behind. Social media makes that very hard.
I didn't mean to embarrass you or nothing.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on your side, you know. Your son's side.
Lovely.
For what it's worth.
Oh, are you,
Well, even the stab wounds, well, where they said there were stab wounds.
buddy, not appropriate.
If you're making stuff up, at least make it anatomically possible. Do you know what I mean? And
Are you going to be an incel? Don't hit him.
well, I've seen the photos of her.
Don't hit him when he says this. I don't know what...
I support.
Can you just get me the paint, please, mate?
Sorry, yeah.
I just want
Yeah,
the paint,
sure.
Dad.
Just,
Yeah.
you should get me a good lawyer, that's what I think.
Money, mate.
You know, if you crowdfund it, there's lots of us that get behind it.
Well, I mean, that's true. Motivations of whoever wants to aside. They do deserve the money. Can't get away from it, can you? And they just want to deal with it in peace. Don't take this. This is the thing. He's now got a lot of emotion, and it's got to go somewhere. And we know he doesn't process it well. Come on. Okay, good. Yeah, damn. Come on, man. This is what I mean. It's building. It's building, building, building. Same as we saw Jamie, same as we've seen him this episode too. Yes, we're getting a continuation of the story, but we are seeing in his dad where Jamie got it from.
I'm interested in joining the club.
He is so in need. He's so upset. He just needs to cry and get this out of him and talk to somebody. This is hard for anybody. But the way he's been raised, the way he isn't allowing him to process it. And I hate that. Like, God, if you're a guy and like you watch this show and you don't see what I'm seeing or whatever, or you ever feel like this, just know, like, please, just cry. Crying's human. You're not weak for it, you know. And God, in this world today, you're strong for it. You're strong for crying, for letting your feelings out. It's all right. And yeah, people might make fun or whatever. Like, f them. That is more a reflection on them than you. That is nothing to do with you and all a reflection of their character. Okay? God, we need to just instill, we really need to instill this in men, that you're allowed to feel. It's okay. You don't always have to be strong. And actually being strong and the perception of that is always so twisted, right? Strength, it's what? It's associated in men as muscles of not feeling, of not crying. It's like, no, it's strong to be open. It's strong of you to be intimate with another human being. Doesn't matter what gender. It's strong of you to be soft and caring to the people in your life. God, please, just cry. Just, everyone needs to cry, mate. Okay?
What?
Oh God, what?
It's him, isn't it?
No, come on.
Is he following me?
Buddy.
Come here, you little
Dude.
Get up! Get up!
Send the answer.
Is it funny? Don't smile, kid, because I'll slap that smile off your...
Don't.
You don't do that to people! You don't know what the I've been going through!
Yeah.
Stay away from my family!
Oh man.
Take your bike as well!
All of this emotion's so valid, but the way that he's exercising it and the way that it's bursting out of him, it's only going to hurt you, mate. Oh man. He needs to get rid of it because it's shame. It's something that shows everyone, you know. Oh man.
Come on, Eddie, get in the car.
Shut up, you!
Oh dude, come on. Go home. Yeah, those kids, they shouldn't be acting that way. And there's something in the parenting of those kids that have put that on his van, that has made them into the kids they are, that are willing to do that. I feel like she feels the upset and the sadness in regard to him that I feel. He's just suffering and they want to help, but they can't because he won't let them. I love that the camera's on her because you see that. And also, you know, fear. Fear of the man he's becoming as a result of all this. Not necessarily even fear of him, just fear of what's becoming of him. Buddy, you gotta soften.
Dad, should I answer?
Look at that. The fear in her, in that question. Should I answer it? She doesn't feel safe enough to do it because he might blow up.
Jamie Miller.
Oh God. This might smooth it over. This might soothe him a little bit, or it might be the opposite. I don't know. She's calmed.
Hello, lad.
Just wanted to say happy birthday.
Bless you for that, mate.
Forgot how much you used to love drawing.
That's why I've started again.
That'll be good for you.
The librarian's alright with me, but
Look at what's happening here. There was no call of like, oh, by the way, son, your sister and your mum are in the car. They can hear. There is kind of a shutting off of them, not giving them a voice. Here, it is very much a conversation, at least so far, he might do it in a minute, of father and son. Just those two, you know, the other two, just listening kind of on the outside, not involved. Again, I feel like, goes to demonstrate something.
Well, you know what to do, don't you, lad?
I've got people to talk to.
Nice.
I was just gonna have some breakfast.
You haven't had breakfast yet?
No,
Yeah, you really need to eat, mate. You're not yourself when you're hungry. Trust me.
at least once a Chinese.
Kung Po King Prawn.
Yeah, you know the order, lad.
This is such a painful episode, and it's so beautifully subtle for it.
Dad, I'm gonna change my plate.
Wow. Coming clean, telling the truth. It'll be better for him. I mean, I don't know. I'm talking from a human perspective, from a law, but I don't know. Because then actually people might be able to help him, if he's honest.
I'm gonna plead guilty.
Hiya, son. We're here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hiya, Jay.
What?
Yeah, you should have told him they were there.
Has the food got any better, love?
Yeah, it's fine. I thought it was just me and Daddy.
I wrote to them about your intolerances.
It's fine.
It's closed off, Annie.
You gonna turn into a bodybuilder or something?
Bless her.
Not really, no.
Yeah, it's closed off now. He knows they're there.
I better get off. There's other people waiting.
Now he wants to go.
All right, son.
Demonstrates how, like, the bond that he has with his dad and not with the rest of his family.
Dad?
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
The fact that he aimed that at his dad is really telling. I'm sorry. There's respect in that from his perspective. The fact that he said that to his dad specifically. Dad, I'm sorry. Not generally, I'm sorry. No respect given to those two at all.
Thank
Oh, man. God. It's that thing, innit? You want to start talking about you need to see a therapist, mate. But we know that he is, or they are. Maybe it's helping incrementally, but it's still hard, and it's gonna be. Look at that. His family. You can hear the sniffling of his daughter. And he's off, he's gone. No support. Look at him. Left on their own. Not reaching out yet. Her mum, hand on her knee. Left to fend for themselves emotionally, because he's closed off. And we saw at the beginning of the episode, those two both trying to support him, connect with him, and he just doesn't even realise it when he angrily pushes them away. Yeah, let it out, man. Bless you. I want to give you a hug as well. I want to give you all a hug. Jesus Christ. Look at her, trying to be quiet and hide it. You can hear how she's trying to keep it from being loud. She doesn't want to bother him. What is that? She doesn't feel like she can lean on him emotionally. That's so sad.
You haven't fixed these windows properly. Told you didn't seal it right. Did you feel a draft last night?
Look at him, jumping from thing to thing, denying the conversation that needs to be had here. He wants to talk about anything else.
Let's leave go in the pictures.
Guys, close the gap, come on. The space between them here, the way the shot is, he's so far away. It feels like physically, which I feel like is so reflective of where they are in their relationship. I'm not even saying the best thing for him is to talk about it. God damn, just something. Give him a hug.
Maybe making a decision has made it a little better, eh?
Yeah, despite the fact that he's choosing to do that, which is what he's focused on, she's all about, well, maybe that'll make him feel better. She's all on how Jamie feels, whereas I do feel like the dad is on how the dad feels, how he feels, how that made him feel, as opposed to, is that good for Jamie? You know what I mean? Jamie said that, and I feel like he went internal. And obviously, what we've been seeing this entire episode, the effect on the family, but on the dad specifically. That's where we're, focusing on the story here. It's who we're kind of following and who the focus is on. We've seen again and again and again him being beaten down, right? All of these different things and what it's doing to him. And I do feel like when Jamie said that, his mind probably went straight to, what is everyone going to think? If he comes out and says he actually did do it now, I mean, what did we see at the store? The guy who was in support. I don't think he did it. I don't think he did it. Well, it's not actually possible because all this is like a reminder, almost. If he comes out and says that, which is good and good for him, and if he wants to say that, then he should say that. God, especially if he did it, right? But that's what I mean. I feel like his mind, Dad's mind, was all on the effect that this is going to have on me. Whereas that line that we just saw, his mum is on Jamie. And I'm not saying that, that instinct in Dad is invalid. There's a reason he feels that. But he needs to have the self-awareness to recognize that feeling that it's not about him. And as hard as this is, and I'm not saying this is easy, none of this is easy. He's not actually thinking about his son and what's good for him. I feel like, maybe I'm being harsh.
I'm not blocking you, honest, I'm not.
Okay, so we talked about this.
You were the one in with him. Never even seen the tape.
Oh man, really?
I'll do all this again.
Come on, mate. She's trying to talk to you.
It's becoming your catchphrase, isn't it?
It is.
You saw the tape, I didn't.
What did it look like?
This isn't you threatening kids, wrecking your van.
This conversation needs to be had, yeah.
I know you're angry. But him going guilty is probably for the best.
Yeah.
And if you were honest, you'd see that as well.
Exactly.
I didn't want to believe it.
Yeah. Why would you? Bless you, mate.
Matty, I've known you since you've had bum floor. We've got to survive this.
Yeah, come on.
What if we can't?
Oh, what? Good that you're verbalising that, though.
Never left his room.
You going to go internal now?
Come home, slam the door straight up the stairs on the computer.
And you left and didn't try to...
See the light on at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'd knock and it'd say, the lights would turn off, but he never said nothing.
We couldn't do nothing about that.
You're his parents.
All kids are like that these days, aren't they?
It's not an excuse.
You don't know what they're watching in their room, love.
Exactly.
Look at that fella that popped up on my phone, going on about how to treat women and how men should be men and all that. You're only looking for something for the gym, wasn't I? You can't keep an eye on them all the time, love. We just can't.
No, fair, I agree. But again, it comes back to that social media question and God trying to police that in some way while they're still young and disimpressionable. But what's he doing is justifying. We couldn't have done anything. Whereas I feel like she's kind of coming from the opposite direction of we should have done more. And she's right. But he's right in the way that he was like, I was just looking for something for the gym and this thing came up. It's shoved down your throats. And how many older people have their algorithm shove stuff at them and then, they're not perhaps informed about something and then that's informing them incorrect, giving them dangerous viewpoints, dangerous thoughts about things that, you know, they maybe don't understand. This happens all the time. You know, it affects kids. It affects adults too. I'm not saying he has. I'm just saying, you know, using that as a jumping off point to talk about it. But
He has a terrible temper, but so have you.
where's that come from?
Don't say that.
Dude.
I didn't give him that, did I?
Ooh,
What did I give him that?
Oh, I love the way he delivered that line. The first time, there was a shake in it. And I feel like perhaps some rawness, some honesty there. Maybe he's even considered it of, you know, this insecurity that he hasn't perhaps, you know, verbalized ever at this point, but he's thinking it maybe on his mind. Oh, I didn't give him that, did I? You know what I mean? The insecurity there, the worry that he did. Perhaps he's even thought in his darkest moments that he has. Right? That's what I've been talking about. I think he did. Honestly, that's a beautifully delivered line to communicate all of that.
I didn't give him that, did I?
The way at the end, the inflection, beautiful.
But I do sometimes think we should have stopped it.
Cool. All right.
And stopped it.
Yeah.
We can't think like that.
We can't think like that. Fair. It's done. Beating yourselves up ain't going to help. But you could learn from it. You've got another kid that is still under your care. You know what I mean? And everything that... I don't want to repeat myself too much. I've talked about his anger and how it absolutely has had an effect on Jamie. Because I do think that's Jamie. That's where Jamie learned that it was okay to be like that. Because his dad did it. And we've seen this episode actually a lot. How there is a fear in the respect that they both show him. You know, the daughter, the mum. It's not good.
That's what he said. We can't blame ourselves.
I don't think it's necessarily... Yeah, but we made him. Sorry, I'll let this play out. Sorry.
But we made him, didn't we?
I love the back and forth. This is the conversation I feel like you're having the entire show.
But when I was his age, my dad used to batter me.
So just because you didn't, that's enough.
And he'd whack me.
Yeah.
And I promised myself,
You'd never do that.
I said, when I had my own kids, I'd never do that.
It's not enough, though. I'm sorry, but it's not. You need to do more than that. But God, I understand that, though, because to him... the worst of the worst that he could possibly do is the horrible thing that his dad subjected him to. So anything by comparison to that is absolutely fine. You know, like this behaviour and everything that I've said in regard to him and how Jamie's got it off him. We see in that line how this got past him because of his upbringing that was so awful. You know, and it's sad. So sad because it's like, are we just destined to slowly through the generations get less cruel, less cruel, less cruel? Maybe. Is that the best we can hope for? God, I hope not. But it's something, I suppose. But at the same time, I've said it, I've repeated it, and I'll say it again now. I feel for him. I do, and as much as I am being harsh, perhaps, in some ways, to him, and I stand by that, he should never have been subjected to that. But at the same time, it doesn't justify him not paying attention in the ways that I've talked about and the way that mum here is arraying it as well, if we should have done a bit more. But it's like I understand, considering, like I say, where he came from, what his dad did to him, the behaviour, how that skewed his view of what was and wasn't okay, just because of the comparison of what his dad did to him. You know what I mean? It's hard. And what does that do as well? It makes it so much harder now in this reality and what's happened with Jamie for him to take any culpability. Because he just said, I'd never do that. That's a huge part of his identity. You can see that in the passion he's delivering this with, which is going to make it so much more work, so much harder for him to emotionally admit any guilt. Because by doing that, and he's not the same as his dad, right? But by doing that, in his mind, he's putting himself closer to his dad. He is comparing himself to his dad and saying, I am just as bad as that. And he's not, but it's a human thing to do. You know what I mean? So that's going to make it harder for him to actually admit any wrong.
I just wanted to be better.
And you were. Better doesn't mean good enough, unfortunately.
But am I?
Okay. Nice.
I'm not better.
I don't think he's even asking.
You tried to be.
Yeah.
We both did.
Yeah, I don't think he's even asking her necessarily is, but he's asking almost himself. You know, it's almost arrayed internal, which is brilliant. He needs to question.
You tried to be.
Oh, come on, I know.
I took him to footy, didn't I? Because I thought it'd soften him up.
Right.
Nobody was...
Dude, listen to the words you were saying and how you had, like, to toughen him up. He didn't need to be toughened up, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get a base level of, like, hey, you've got to stand up for yourself. But this idea of ultra masculine, you got to be tough. Let him be. Let him figure out who he wants to be. Because as we saw in the last episode, all that football taught him, was the shame of his dad, which has deeply affected him. Jamie. We saw that. But from his perspective, he was just trying to toughen him up. He was just trying to be, from his perspective, a good dad. In that he fell into the trap of actually not being. We're complicated creatures, aren't we? Intent and execution are so different. You know, he was well-meaning in what he was doing. It's just how he'd been taught to be as a guy. But actually it's had the opposite effect. He tried to shape his son into the kind of man that he thought he should be, because the kind of man that he thinks of when he thinks of men is all the same. But the truth is, men aren't all the same. Humans aren't all the same. Anyone of any gender is not the same. And you've got to treat the child that you have as the child that you have, not the child that you want. Let them choose. Let them be who they want to be. And all you can do is nurture that. You can nurture what you've got. You can't change them into something they're not. That's what he did, or tried. And it didn't stick, and all it's created is the Jamie that we have.
I just stood there on the side of the pitch while all the other dads were laughing at him. And I could feel him looking at me.
Not about you, was it? Your ego.
And I couldn't look at him, man.
Listen to what you're saying.
I couldn't look at me homeboy.
Yeah, mate.
Dad lies to you.
Yeah, he does.
And then I
Say
took
it.
him boxing.
Mum, say it.
Because I thought that'd make a difference. That lasted 10 minutes.
Listen to what you were doing, Dad.
And he used to draw downstairs, remember?
Awesome.
And he was good, wasn't he?
Yeah, he loved it.
Right?
Really good, he loved it. He was there for hours, wasn't he?
Did you nurture that?
And he stopped that.
Why?
And then the business took off, didn't it? So, you know, I'd have to leave at 6 and I wouldn't get back till 8.
Oh, man.
So really, and I did know better.
They're good people trying to do their best, and they just didn't have the tools.
I had a good mum. Maybe I took my eye off the ball a little bit.
Man.
But he was in his room, weren't he? Now, what harm can he do in there? I thought we were doing the right thing.
Yeah, I know you did, mate.
I was a good mum.
This is an awful situation.
You're a good dad, a great dad. But we made him.
Yeah. They love him and they care for him, and they were just trying to do that in the way they thought was best. Unfortunately, they were wrong.
So if my dad made me, how did I make that?
Yeah, he doesn't understand how he could have. I don't blame him.
Could I have protected him?
He'd already done it. It's too late.
Shouldn't we have done more, though?
Yeah, lovely conversation.
I think it'd be good if we accepted that maybe we should have done.
Spot on.
I think it'd be okay for us to think that.
Yeah, it would. But you're not horrible, evil people. You deserve to get through this.
And all over his face, wouldn't it? It'd be all over his face. His little face.
God, they're brilliant, aren't they? God damn.
He just kept saying it wasn't me. Dad, it wasn't.
Yeah, he's a kid.
And I believed him.
Of course you did. Don't blame yourself for that.
And then I saw the tape.
Ow.
Yeah.
I wish it had been you.
Bless you. This is lovely. It doesn't matter that I don't agree with necessarily everything they're saying, or like, and I do a lot of it, but it's good that they're talking about it. It's good they're getting it out. It's good they're putting words to it. It's good that they're taking some culpability, but they also do deserve to come through this and be okay after it. They're not bad people.
You'd have done better.
Doesn't matter now.
You guys all right?
Bring her in. Don't push her away.
You all right, love?
Awesome.
Looks lovely.
Awesome.
I'm probably just wearing it different because, you know, guys, it's the combinations. When else do I get to look a bit nice? Dad's birthday, you know.
Oh,
Is that the top that Mum got you?
let's go at pictures, eh? Why not?
You should put something nice on as well.
Oh, you look lovely as you are.
Yes, that's what I want from you, mate. Come on.
Them lads and the stuff with the van and all
Dad,
that.
Doesn't matter.
the van looks worse, but
I'll get it resprayed, eh?
All they care about is you, mate.
everyone causes me trouble.
Bless you, mate. God.
Jamie's sister. We're staying here. We're not moving. We can't move. If we move, it'll be better for a bit, but then someone's just going to find out something.
She's right. Mature of you, mate.
It's Jamie. Jamie's ours.
Yeah. And look at her. Beautifully emotionally intelligent to say what she just said. Emotionally mature to say what she just said. And look at that. I do feel like our kids in some ways, and, you know, we've seen countless examples of kids that aren't, that are, I don't know, worse than perhaps you would think of kids. But I think a lot of emotional maturity in the new generation too, in the way that, I mean, we saw at the beginning with the conversation between the mum and the daughter, and how she was saying, I don't need anyone to look out for me. You know, we are raising kids in a certain way now that is good and that is better. And, you know, look, I won't repeat myself, but obviously there's also a lot that's bad and worse, right? But I feel like her and how she's talking there really demonstrates how, you know, like a ray of hope in this show that is so sad and, God, makes you pine for a better world. It really does. We see a shining beacon of actually what could be. These could be our kids. You know, this could be the representation of what our kids could be. We just need to work it out.
I thought we'd leave go with the pictures.
Awesome. Let's go.
Yeah, that's...
For the love of God, choose a comedy.
We can rent a film here. Yeah, we could find some popcorn.
Epic.
Popcorn somewhere.
Yeah.
Skittles my go-to, I'll be honest with you. I did once get olives. I will be honest with you as well. Which you can call me what you want, but it was awesome. You know, throw people off. Never let them know your next move.
We start with breakfast.
Please, yeah, eat something.
How did we make it, eh?
Same way we made him.
I mean, look, you could put it all down, you know, it's not all down to him. I've said he got his anger from you. But what stoked that flame was social media. Without social media, would he have just turned into the same man that his dad is? Yeah, maybe. But there's still things I feel like to be improved on in, again, how we raise our young boys. There's no easy answer necessarily to any of this, especially in regard to them and trying to get them through it on a mental level. And I love how the show and this episode has really demonstrated that. Good. Let it out, man. It's alright. My God.
That is when you... I would rather feel alive with a child.
Oh God. Awesome that he's letting himself feel it. God. Yeah.
I'm sorry, son.
Yeah.
I should have done better.
Oh my God. Oh, I don't need to see Wednesday, dude. Come on. You know. Oh my God. What a beautiful show. You know, like, what a beautiful end. I feel like I got everything that I needed from it. You know, what a beautiful way to round it out. And I love that he took culpability. You know, I was talking about it in, I don't even know, episode 1? All the way through, though, of this culpability of the parents, and it's hard. But I love that the show had him take culpability, because I do feel like people might watch this and give them a pass, and I don't think it should have done that. I've been talking about it all show, and I think it was really important to have that scene at the end. Just have him break down and just, yeah. God, I'm a mess, but that was beautiful. I love it. What a show. I never want to see it again. But God, I hope we learn from it, you know. I'll leave that there. This has been a show that I've been talking. So I'll keep it concise at the end. Hey, if you've enjoyed these videos, please subscribe, like, leave a comment. What did you think of the show? All that stuff. I'll be covering something a little bit more jolly next Wednesday, and then we'll be going on to Succession. So yeah, if you like the format, stick around. We've got loads more shows over here. I've just got finished like Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad, doing Buffy, Angel, that sort of thing. We do little deep dives over here. So yeah, if you fancy a little bit more, then yeah, stick around. But if not, hey, it's been nice, been lovely. Thanks for being here. It's been lovely having you. Quick thank you, as always, to my patrons, my YouTube members. But that's it this week. Early access to all my videos down in the description below. But yeah, that's it from me. Have a great rest of your week. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon.